In this video, I'm going to introduce you to generative AI platforms. Get ready, you are going to be taken away. And so, these are my top 5 AI platforms, particularly for text. So there's ChatGPT, there's Gemini, there's Claude, there's Fin AI, and then there's one more I'm going to review at the later part of this video. Actually, there are 2, so I want you to stay tuned and wait for. The first one I'm going to talk about is ChatGPT. Now let's look at the advantages ChatGPT gives us. So first of all, ChatGPT gives us a personalized learning experience, okay? The ChatGPT, you get to view answers, ask follow-up questions, ask matters related to the post that you sent before, okay? And though the other AI platforms does this, but then ChatGPT's own, I find it to be very unique. In addition to that, ChatGPT also makes learning very easy. Learning isn't difficult at all. In fact, you'd expect that with ChatGPT, responses come succinctly, and it's a step-by-step process all the time, and so you get to understand your responses very well. But then most of the times, I find something wrong with ChatGPT. Now let's look at the cons. With ChatGPT, you find out that sometimes there is inaccurate information, okay? And so, usually the response it gives you is that it doesn't have the latest information and all that. And this can be very disturbing. Information you expect that everybody knows, ChatGPT will tell you it doesn't have the answers for it. And come on, this thing gets so bad at times. With ChatGPT too, you know that your academic integrity is at risk. You realize there is this AI detector called GPT-0. Most of the supervisors, mostly lecturers, content creators mostly come out complaining that people detect their items are written with ChatGPT, and AI text is very easy to identify these days, you know. And most of the times I would not want to use ChatGPT because of this. In addition to that, like I said before, ChatGPT has a limited knowledge. The AI often gives the response that its information is limited to, I think, 2021, I guess, and this is very disturbing. I would want to use an AI that gives the latest kind of information available, okay? So, let me show you an overview of what ChatGPT looks like, okay? The kind of responses it gives. So, in my web browser, I'm going to open ChatGPT quickly over here, and then, as I've opened it, I'm going to type in a prompt to see the kind of response that ChatGPT gives at times. So let me type in, when did Ifwa Asantua complete a hackathon attempt in Ghana this 2024? Take note in the statement of 50 years old, and I will look at the kind of answer ChatGPT gives. It's okay. It's telling me that it couldn't find any specific information. It's possible that it didn't receive a worldwide coverage. This is actually false. This kind of news was covered across the whole of Ghana, you know, and if I want better responses, I'm told I have to upgrade to pay that $20 per month or to pay $25 per month, and I'm not willing to pay all that just for a response I could get in the internet. Then we say that will get me GPT-4, but then let's put that aside, okay? Let's look at another AI that I feel could do a better job. And so the AI I'm looking at is Gemini, okay? Let's look at Gemini. So Gemini offers us a real source of information. Now, let me give you a demonstration of Gemini and the kind of responses it gives, okay? Now let's go to a demonstration. So let's type in Bard. No, you see now they've migrated the website from Bard to Gemini, okay? So instead of typing in Bard, just type in Gemini, okay? Gemini AI is the same offer from Google as Bard, okay? So now I loaded the Gemini AI. I love this UI, this looks so nice. Okay, so the prompt I'm going to type in, let me copy the prompt I did to ChatGPT and see the kind of response Gemini AI would give me, okay? So I want to show you something that Gemini gives correct source of information. So I pasted this prompt, let me polish this up. It's Ifwa. Okay, now see the kind of response Gemini AI gives. So, let's wait. They say to be some form of confusion. If first Altua did not attempt a hackathon, she attempted the longest singing marathon. That was a singer. Yes, that's the kind of information I needed. And you see that Bard gave me the right source of information. Okay, So when it comes to source of information, I recommend that we would always use Gemini. Okay, just come here. Here, there's also an option for you to upgrade, but then you can use the free tier version where you access this unique feature I'm talking about. Now, let's talk about the problem of the source of information. ChatGPT does not give you the source of its information. You type in a prompt and you expect that it got information from this website, but then it doesn't tell you. Now, let's look at the kind of AI that gives us the source of information. So for the source of information, let's look at a faint AI, or you can say find. So that I'm just going to type in faint AI, and then I'm going to log into their website. Okay, let me give it the same response. In fact, let me change the response. Okay, generate a poetic piece on foot. Let me just give it that prompt. Generate. So then you see right here that there are actually sources peeping before the response of the AI. Okay, I see a nice poem written over here with the sources outlined clearly on the right side. Okay, or let me see on the left. So I could ask a follow-up question to this one, but then I want you to look at something. You see, it gives me the sources of the poem. Where did you get the information from? The AI you're looking for should give you the source of information. Then I think you should use Paint AI. So let me just spice it up there and see something. Okay, seems to have diverted from the initial prompt. Okay, I think if you need to do that, you need to use the chat feature. So the chat feature, you can interact more with the AI as it follows up on your previous question. So I'm going to type in, I'm working on how I can control cuckoo insect pest with IPM. Suggest ways. In fact, let me type this word. Suggest ways. Okay. Let's see the kind of response. Suggest ways I could do that. Let me see the kind of response this AI gives. So it gives us this responses. Have you all noticed that it didn't give us any sources? So let me type in your references. And it's telling me it's an AI. It doesn't have to. You can review internet, blah 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 blah. But I think for the find AI, before it gives you the source, you would have to use the search feature. Okay, interacting with it with the chat doesn't actually give you the source of information. So I'm going to copy this information and give it to Gemini AI, the one from Google, and see if it gives us the source. So I paste it here and then let's see the response that comes. So let's see the response that comes. Let's wait a little bit. So it tells me blah 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 blah. These are the integrated pest management. I want to say add your source. Okay, add your sources. And let's see if Gemini AI gives us the sources. So let's see after it loads. Let's wait as it loads. Okay, see, it apologizes for not giving the references, and then it adds the links to the website. So tada, this is the kind of AI you want to use if you want to references for the source of information. Okay, and so if you are doing any kind of work and you want to cite the first source of information, just use the robo bar and then it will give you the references. Okay, so like I said before, the Find AI could give you the references when you use the search feature. So let's use the search feature. So in the search box, I'm going to type in generate a sample user model for my MongoDB Node.js. So let's see, and then the sources come like I said before. So what I'm actually want to do is I want to compare the responses from the Find AI, the Gemini, and the ChatGPT. So this is the response of the Find AI. So let's look through the response. What we see over here is that the Find AI goes deeper to gives me a JWT token. Okay, I'm a developer, so those who are developers understand what I'm talking about. The Find AI goes further than creating a user model. So let me just copy this and give it down Gemini AI. See if like that. So the references are there. Okay, let's give it to ChatGPT first to see if the responses will be quite different. The same question. Okay, so ChatGPT gives us this response. And over here, we don't see any additional information. It generates the user model. It barely generates that one, and then it doesn't give any additional information. In fact, The fields it generates are as simple as it can be. Okay, now let's give the same thing to Gemini AI and see the kind of response it gives. Let's see whether it's different from Fin AI or ChatGPT's own. So this is the response it gives, and I can see it's very similar to that ChatGPT gave, and it explains the code too. Notice that it also adds the references at the bottom. Okay, so let's see the fields included here are the username, email, password. Okay, but so far I see that the Fin AI gives the most detailed response. Okay, it signs the token for me, generates the token for me, and then it signs it for me. As simple as that. Gemini doesn't do that. Even the fields of the user model, the Fin AI adds a lot more important ones. Okay, generation of the token is an important feature for every model, and Fin AI does that. ChatGPT doesn't do that. Clearly, you see, ChatGPT that didn't that, and Fin AI does that for who? Do I ask it to just generate a user model? So at the end of the day, if you weigh the three options, I think at the end of the day, Fin AI gives you a much more detailed responses and gives me the information it knows I would need in the future. Okay, so if you want to weigh between these three AI, I think based on your need, you would choose one from here. Okay, so the next AI, this is the big review. Let's wait for the big review. The next AI we're going to talk about is the Claude. Meet Claude. Don't forget the link to these websites to all the AI will be in the description. Okay, so don't worry if I'm not teaching the processes of getting to the AI. Okay, so let me just start Claude. So there's a lot of processes to sign in. I'll just keep on that. Okay, so now I'm going to interact with this AI. What I love with this AI is that you can upload a document. Okay, so I'm going to upload a sample document and then interact with the AI based on the document I uploaded. Okay, so some of you want an AI that you can actually upload files from your PC and then set questions on it. Okay, especially for my students, you would want to get an AI that you give it your slides, your lecture slides, and then you ask the AI to set sample questions based on the lecture slides for you. This is the AI that can do that for you. That's the Claude AI. Okay, so make sure to use it, interact with it, try it out. Let me know of how it went in the comment section. Okay, so now let me select my file from here. I have a file on finance, and so I upload that file to the AI, and then let me just ask it to summarize this document. So summarize this document for me, and so let me just submit this. Let me submit this and see how the AI summarizes this document. Okay, so you see, it's a summary, and then does it? The AI actually summarizes the document for me. The document I gave it, this is exactly the summary that I needed from the AI. And so if there's slides or anything that you want, it can do a lot more than just Word document. Okay, it can actually do PDFs, it can do Excel documents too, and then it can also do some, just come here, you see it over here, it can do texts and other kinds of files. Okay, so interact with this AI, upload your files to it, and get to ask it any questions that you want. Okay, this is the Claude AI. It's trustworthy, it's clever, it's partnered with Zoom, Slack, Quora, a lot more of these trusted products. You know, if you partner with Zoom, it means that your AI is really nice. Okay, so add Claude to your team and then let me know of what happens in the comment section. I thought of my big review is called the Courier. That's the Courier AI. Now let's see this AI. Like I said before, the link will be in the comment section. Okay, so let's look at their website. Okay, this is courier.com. I'm at right now, so I'm going to chat with their model. It's a long process of signing in. Okay, let me just follow through. It's asking me to enter my role. Okay, I'm a software engineer. Okay, so I'm seeing a dashboard over here. There's a lot I'm seeing here, but actually I want to chat with their AI. So let me try Quora. Now this is their AI. Over here, the AI has 3 different models. Okay, so you have chat only, Quora with web search, where you can enter the link to the website and then the AI can answer questions based on the website. Okay, so just enter the link to the website and then, but for now I want to use the chat only. Okay, so I'm going to do something similar I did in the Gemini. Generate a user model for my Mongo DB Node.js application. And let's see the kind of response it gives. Okay, let's see whether it's different from Faint's or ChatGPT's own. And then you find out that the response it gives is very different. Let me not say very different, but then it's quite different, okay? And so it first connects to my database before doing anything, okay? None of the other AIs actually taught me how to connect to the database. Do I access for a model? So this one actually connects me to the database, but that's nothing about tokens, okay? And so let me do something else. Let me show you something, okay? You can do Coral with web search, whereby the response it gives is based on that on the internet, okay? So I'm going to try it out, the Coral with web search, okay? So let me type in, and then is Ifwa Santua earned the award for the singleton? Let me answer this question and see the type of responses it gives. So it deep dives, and then it tells me that, well, Ifwa Santua attempted to break the web code, but couldn't do it, okay? And it gives me the references, okay? It lists 4 references over here, but I'm seeing just 3. But then actually you can see that this works similarly to that of the Think AI. It gives you the references, okay? So you can see in this aspect it's better than ChatGPT in one way or the other, you see, okay? So that's Cohere AI for you. Just try it out. Let me know of what you think in the comment section, okay? And so that is all for now. Thank you for joining this video. Of all the AI platforms I showed you, let me know which one you like best in the comment section, okay? And any of the AI you think I've not reviewed in this video, let me know in the comment section and I'll review it in my subsequent videos. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.